It's really cool that we're all here together on Broadway.
And these pieces are not only artistically diverse and challenging, but also they cover the span of what theater can and should be.
And to the cast and to every student here tonight, never underestimate what you can accomplish by working together.
I truly believe arts in the school is so important for the creativity of all students at any age and level.
We're so excited because you're the new artists coming up. You're the new performers. You're the new writers. You are the inspiration. You are the next generation coming up here, okay?
High school on Broadway, my God. Look at all you young, beautiful theater artists, and soon many of you will be up here where you belong.
Have a wonderful time tonight. Break a leg.
And tonight is magical.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the Shubert Foundation, Diana Phillips.
This evening has become a highlight for so many in the Broadway community and for all of us at Shubert, and tonight promises to be no exception. We have a very exciting evening planning for you. More than 200 talented students from five high schools across the city are making their Broadway debuts right here on the stage of the Shubert Theatre, the same stage where Barbra Streisand also made her Broadway debut, where iconic works by Cole Porter and Stephen Sondheim first appeared on Broadway, and where Chorus Line had its fabled Broadway run. Because I know that Chorus Line is going to have another fabled Broadway run in a few minutes. And where Alicia Keys' fabulous Hell's Kitchen is currently being performed every night. You are in very, very good company. We're so grateful for the wonderful theatre programs throughout our city, supported by the New York Department of Education, Chancellor Melissa Avilos Ramos, and by our great theatre teachers, especially Director of Theatre Peter Avery, who is all... Yes, good applause. Peter is also this evening's producer. He gives so much of himself to this program and to the students, and we congratulate them on another excellent year. And most of all, we applaud the students, on tonight's stage and off, who devote themselves so fully to learning and growing through the arts. Theatre is, of course, a creative outlet, but it is so much more than that. It is a positive social force and engine of life skills that the students will rely on throughout their lives, whether or not they go on to a career in the arts. By collaborating on a production, they learn not only acting, but also to work as a team, to support and celebrate each other, to forge meaningful connections, and to persevere through challenges. The Shubert Foundation is proud to support the vital work of the theatre education in New York City, tonight and every day of the year. As always, the stars tonight will be our students. That's right. But we're also thrilled to welcome several special guests who are themselves currently performing on Broadway. For many of them, Monday might be the only night they have off all week. And guess where they have chosen to spend it tonight? With you. Because they too believe in the transformative power of theatre education. Our thanks, of course, extend to them as well. And now, it gives me much pleasure to introduce our host for this evening, the great actor Jake Gyllenhaal. I have to say one more thing about him. I didn't realize he was going to be here. I mean, I realized he was going to be here, but I didn't realize he was going to be here. He opened last night, as many of you know, in Shakespeare's Othello at the Barrymore. I was so thrilled to be there to see his masterful performance as he portrayed the villainous Iago, and I feel even happier that he is with us all this evening. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Good evening. How are you guys? Welcome to the 11th annual Shubert High School Theater Festival here at the Shubert Theater. And welcome to all you incredible artists. Yes. We're here tonight to celebrate you, the next generation, and to witness the power of theater in our schools. Tonight, this is your stage. Let's thank the Shubert Foundation, Shubert Organization, and the New York Department of Education Arts Office. Just a little. Expression is everything. The stage is a sacred space and a place to build a community. To all the young artists here tonight, take it all in. Really look around. Life goes real quick. So capture these moments and know that this is your home tonight. You know, enjoy it because you belong here. You all know the theater, wherever you make it, becomes another home. And everyone you make it with, they become your family, a different family. It offers us a brave space to learn, grow, connect, explore, and be heard. In a few moments, we'll see 4 musicals in one play, incredible expressions of what theater can be. We are so proud of these schools for tackling these bold, amazing works that each speak to us and to our ongoing conversations as a city and as a nation. The festival's goal is artistic and educational. Beyond showcasing these young artists' obvious talents and work ethic, we highlight what is possible when students receive a dedicated theater education. And to add to that education, I just wanted to add that I'm honored to announce that thanks to a generous donation, Othello is inviting 2,000 local students to come see the show for free, including all 220 students participating in tonight's program. And we expect that kind of applause at the end of the show from all you, okay? So, yeah, okay. But back to the main event. Tonight, students will be working side by side with Broadway professionals. Our house band is the Hell's Kitchen Band, led by conductor Lily Ling. They will be supported by veteran Broadway lighting, sound, and stage crew, and the students participated in master technique workshops today with peers from different schools, working on their craft and making new friends. They will experience the highest level of support and professionalism in a possible career that so many of us love. Please give a huge hand to the amazing crew and front of house of Hell's Kitchen. They loaded in, teched, and will help run the show tonight. None of this is possible or even works without all of you. So thank you so much. Every night on Broadway is different, and tonight is no exception. For these soon-to-be on-Broadway performers, we are all here to support you, your collaborations, your artistry. Try, and I say this to you and I say this to myself every night, try and enjoy the moment for yourselves and your fellow performers. It is the greatest gift to be able to do what we do up here. There is nothing better in my opinion. So break a leg and don't forget, joy, joy, joy. Enjoy it. Congratulations.
Please welcome Obie Award winner for Between Two Knees, director and actor John Scott Richardson, and fellow Obie Award winner for Between Two Knees and co-creator of Distant Thunder, original Broadway cast member of In the Heights, Sean Taylor Corbett.
Woo! Yes! All right. We are so excited to be here tonight. I want to introduce you first to a good friend of mine and brother, John Scott Richardson, from the Obie Award-winning show Between Two Knees, and he hails from the eastern tribal woodlands of the Saponi Nation.
B.Y., thank you. And I want to introduce you to my good friend and my brother, indigenous brother, Mr. Sean Taylor Corbett, who, by the way, was in the original Broadway production of In the Heights. Oh, and we also want to pay tribute to his mother, who was a choreographer and a dancer, and she's no longer with us, but we want to honor her tonight, Miss Lynn Taylor Corbett. And he hails from the Blackfeet Nation in Montana. All right.
Thank you so much, man. So In the Heights changed my life. Back then, I was all passion. I remember going to one of the first readings ever of In the Heights in a small church and falling madly in love with the music. I sang the music every day for hours and hours. When I got the chance to audition, I floated into the room so filled with joy that I got to express myself that I forgot that I was even nervous. I was such a shy kid, but I had a big heart, and the show just opened that up. I couldn't imagine that I would end up on a Broadway stage like this. I'm so excited for all of these young artists here tonight to experience that. Hold on to that spark of joy that you have here tonight, like Jake said. You will remember this moment for the rest of your lives. In the Heights changed the world, represents the pride of communities that have rarely had a chance to express themselves on Broadway, and it changed my life. The beautiful musical helped me to create the indigenous pop musical that was mentioned, Distant Thunder, with my mother, Lynn Taylor Corbett. So I'm gonna give it off to my man, John, right now.
Whew, that's magical, Sean. Wow. I just want to do a brief land acknowledgement to acknowledge the ancestral lands of the Lenape people and where we are seated right now, and also the many indigenous nations that are still currently living amongst us today. And for me, theater started as a youth advocacy message. I began writing with the youth, and it was amazing to inspire the youth to tell their story, right? So I want to give a charge out to everyone to continue to carry that torch, right? Be the new performers, the playwrights, the directors, the technicians. We need everybody. Everyone's voices are critical, very critical in a time like today. And so I just want to also let you think, when you put thought to paper and put it on theater, it goes out into the world, right? And it can change hearts. it can change minds, it can change societies, right? So it's very important that you all have a tool, a voice, right? Be excited. So, and think about community. In the Heights, Between Two Knees, was built all based on community, right? When we come together, it doesn't matter what our backgrounds might be, right? But we come together with one thought, one heart, one spirit. What we can bring to this stage, we can bring to the world. And that's what excites me about these young people today, that they're doing this, right? So give yourselves a hand. Be excited. Be excited. You got a mission, right? So I want to turn it back over to Sean right quick.
All right, so through infectious rhythms, passionate stories, and unforgettable characters, In the Heights celebrates the dreams, struggles, and tight-knit community that make this Washington Heights neighborhood come alive.
It's introduced into a vibrant community with hopes for the future. We see a powerful story of a woman with her resilience and her faith, and bring together a joyous community, right? To bring out song and dance and share in family, and with music and pride. So give it up for In the Heights.
From Theater Arts Production Company School in the Bronx, In the Heights.
Yo, that's my wall. Lights up on Washington Heights, up at the break of day. I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop the grade at the crack of dawn, sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey y'all, good morning. I am Usnavi and you probably never heard my name. Reports of my fame are greatly exaggerated, exacerbated by the fact that my syntax is highly complicated, cause I immigrated from the single greatest little place in the Caribbean, Dominican Republic. I love it. Jesus, I'm jealous of it and beyond that. Ever since my folks passed on, I haven't gone back. God damn, I gotta get on that. Oh. The milk is gone bad. Hold up just a second. Why is everything in this fridge warm and tepid? I better step it up and fight the heat, cause I'm not making any profit if the coffee isn't light and sweet. Abuela, do we have any milk at home?
No. ¿Qué pasó?
It's my fridge. I got café, but no con leche.
Ugh. Try my mother's old recipe. 1 can of condensed milk.
Nice. Your lottery ticket.
Paciencia y fe.
That was abuela. She's not really my abuela, but she practically raised me. This corner is her escuela now. You're probably thinking, I'm up Schitt's Creek. I never been north of 96th Street. Well, you must take the A train. Even farther than Harlem to northern Manhattan and maintain. Get off at 181st and take the escalator. I hope you're writing this down. I'm gonna test you later. I'm getting tested. Times are tough on this bodega. 2 months ago, somebody bought Ortega's. Our neighbors started packing up and picking up, and never since the rents went up, it's gotten mad expensive, but we live with just enough. In the Heights, I hate the lights to start my day. There are fights, endless debts, and bills to pay. In the Heights, I can't survive without cafe. Cause tonight, if I can get years away. And Washington. Sonny, you're late.
Relax. You know you love me.
Me and my cousin running, just another dime a dozen. Mom and pop stop and shop. And oh my God, it's gotten too darn hot. Like my man Cole Porter said, people come through for a few cold waters, and the lottery ticket just a part of the routine. Everybody's got a job, everybody's got a dream. They gossip as I sip my coffee and smirk. The first stop is people hop to work. Bust it, I'm like $1, $2, $1.50, $1.69. I got it. You want a box of condoms? What kind? That's 2 quarters, 2 quarter waters. The New York Times, you need a bag for that. The taxes added. Once you get some practice at it, you do rap and mathematics automatically. Selling maxi pads, fuzzy dice for taxi cabs. Practically everybody stressed. Yes, but they press through the mess, bounce checks, and wonder what's next.
In the Heights, I buy my coffee and I buy my coffee and set my sights on only what I need to know. What I need to know. In the Heights.
like choking on the heat. The world spins around while I'm frozen to my seat. And the people that I know will keep on rolling down the street. But every day is different, so I'm switching up the beat. Cause my parents came with nothing and got a little more, and sure we're poor, but yo, at least we got the store. And it's all about the legacy they left for me, is destiny. And one day I'll be on the beach with Sonny writing checks to me.
In the heights, I hang my flag upon display.
We came to work and to live, and we got a lot in common.
That I came from miles away.
We are not stopping.
In the heights, every day, paciencia y fe.
Until the day we go from poverty to stock options.
I got today.
Today's all we got, so we cannot stop. This is our block.
In the heights, I hang my flag upon display. It reminds me that I came from miles away. In the heights, it gets more expensive every day. And tonight is so far away.
Keep watching, you see the late nights. You'll taste beans and rice, just sit up and shave nice. I ain't gonna say it twice, so turn up the stage lights. Taking a flight, you can come the base in the life of what it's like in Washington Heights.
Something wrong? You're off pitch. It's the heat. Toma, your ham and cheese.
Thanks, but you do know you already got me one, right?
De verdad? Oh, my mind's going 2 miles an hour. I'm taking a walk. I need some fresh air.
Okay. Wait, your breadcrumbs. Stay under the shade, okay?
Paciencia y fe.
Calor, calor, calor. Calor, calor, calor. Ay, mamá. The summer's hottest day. Paciencia y fe. Paciencia y fe. It's hotter at home in La Vibora, the Washington Heights of Havana, a crowded city of faces the same as mine. Back as a child in La Vibora, I chased the birds in the plaza, praying, Mama, you would find work, combing the stars in the sky for some sort of sign. I remember nights, anger in the streets, hunger at the windows, women folding clothes, playing with my friends in the summer rain. Mama needs a job. Mama says we're poor. One day you say, vamos a Nueva York. And Nueva York was far, but Nueva York had work. And so we came. And now I'm wide awake, a million years too late. I talk to you, imagining what you do, remembering what we went through. Nueva York, hi mama, it wasn't like today. You'd say, paciencia y fe, paciencia y fe, paciencia y fe, paciencia y fe. Sharing double beds, trying to catch a break, struggling with English. Listening to friends, he got a job working as a maid. So we cleaned some homes, polishing with pride, scrubbing the whole of the Upper East Side. The days into weeks, the weeks into years, and here I stay. And as I feed these birds, my hands begin to shake. And as I say these words, my heart's about to break. And I, mama, what do you do when your dreams come true? I spent my life inheriting dreams from you. What do I do with this winning ticket? What can I do but pray? I buy my loaf of bread, continue with my day. I see you in my paciencia y fe. My sneakers are stuck to this damn street. My fingernails are slipping off into the heat. Hey! Hey! What's this tonteria that I'm seeing on the street? I never thought I'd see the day since when are Latin people scared of heat? When I was a little girl growing up in the hills of Vega Alta, my favorite time of year was Christmas time. Ask me why? Why? There wasn't an ounce of snow, but todo coquito would flow. As we sing the agregado, the carnaval would begin to grow. Business is closed, and we're about to go. Let's have a carnaval del barrio.
¡Huepa!
Carnaval del barrio. Carnaval del barrio. Carnaval, carnaval del barrio. Carnaval del barrio, del barrio. Why is everyone so happy? We're sweating and we have no power. I gotta get out of here soon. This block's getting worse by the hour. You can't even go to a club with a friend without having somebody shove you. Ay, por favor. Vanessa, don't pretend that now he's your friend. We all know that he loves you.
Wow. Now that you mention the sexual tension is easy to see.
Yo, this is bogus. Haven't you noticed you get all your coffee for free?
Carnaval
del barrio. Carnaval del barrio. Oh my God! Alza la bandera dominicana. Alza la bandera puertorriqueña. Alza la bandera mexicana. Alza la bandera cubana.
¡Arriba esa bandera!
¡Hey!
¡Hasta donde quiera!
¡Hey!
Recuerdo de mi tierra, me acuerdo de mi tierra. Esa bonita bandera
¡Hey!
tenía bandera.
¡Hey!
Y cuando yo me muera, entiérrame mi tierra. ¡Wow!
Everything changes today. Hey! Gustavi's on his way. Hey! Up to no better place. Look at Vanessa's face.
Everything changes today. Goodbye, Mr. Visorio. I'm taking over the barrio.
We're getting out of the barrio. Hey, Mr. Benny, have you seen any horses today?
What do you mean?
I heard you and Nina went for a roll in the hay. Hey! Oh, Benny and Nina sitting in a tree. Sitting in a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Nina and Benny, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Hold up. Wait a minute, Usnavi's leaving us for the Dominican Republic. And Penny wanna stole the girl that I'm in love with. She was my babysitter first. Listen up, is this what y'all want? They're closing the bodega, the neighborhood is gone. They're selling the dispatch and they're closing the salon. And they'll never turn the lights back on. Cause we are powerless, we are powerless. And y'all keep dancing and singing and celebrating. And it's getting late and this place is disintegrating. We are powerless. We are powerless.
Alright, we're powerless, so light up a candle. There's nothing going on here that we can't handle.
You don't understand. I'm not trying to be funny.
Gonna give a third of the money to you, sonny.
Please welcome Pulitzer Prize finalist in drama and winner of the Obie, Lortel, and Drama Desk Awards as a playwright and proud New York City public school parent, Will Eno. Please also welcome the actor who made his Broadway debut in Wicked and went on to play Evan Hansen in Dear Evan Hansen and star in K-pop. He's currently earning rave reviews as Indina Menzel's son in the new musical Redwood. Please welcome Zachary Noah Pizer. She's also earning rave reviews for her performances as Becca in Redwood, and as well as seen on Broadway in hit musicals Six and Hadestown. Please welcome Kayla Wilcoxon.
Good evening. My daughter, who is here, is a fifth grader in the New York City public school system, and they just did the Odyssey this fall. No songs, no cuts, really, but it was really, really wonderful. I just said to her a minute ago, I said, I'm feeling very nervous, and she said, why? No one knows who you are or cares what you're about to say, which lifted a big weight off, but then almost instantly another bigger weight came down on my, but either way, whoever I am, whatever I'm about to say, I'm really, really happy and proud and honored to be here. I want to be brief because there's a thing I want to say about nerds gummy clusters at the end. I was dying to see the ASL for nerds gummy clusters. But the thing I want to say is actually, you don't really need to hear, but I just want to remind you that we are all here. We made it here somehow, and that's the most wonderful thing. We came not knowing what it was all going to be, and we're here to participate in whatever this magical night will be. And it's hard to do things. It's hard to do anything. It's tiring, and it's confusing, and it can be very disappointing, but I can tell you, it's always, always, always worth it. To make this very simple, everything I've done in my life that's been meaningful and beautiful and memorable has been because I did something instead of nothing. And you guys all know that. And yes, I do understand the beauty of sitting on a couch and eating an entire bag of Nerds gummy clusters, but more often and more importantly, the universe asks us to do something. And we have to stay listening to hear what that is. And you never know, and you kind of have to say yes when the universe asks. And I was thinking about listening, and I was thinking about moments of silence, and they almost always are in honor and remembrance of sad things and past things. And I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful and crazy? And Thornton Wilder, whose work we're about to hear a little bit of, wrote and thought a lot about time and eternity and the past and the future. And so I thought it might be fitting to have a very brief moment of silence in honor of all the joy that is coming our way and the future and all the noise we're going to make. So if you would indulge me, just about 5 seconds. You're so wonderful, I made it 10. Thanks very much.
Wow, it is an honor to be here with all of you incredible students and the parents. Hey, y'all. Thank you for bringing the students because the arts are so important. The arts have impacted my life immensely. Just 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I graduated high school. It was 10 years ago, so I'm still y'all age. Hey, friends. But no, the arts have impacted my life immensely as a young thespian. Shout out to Troop 4982 in KUSD. I'm from Wisconsin. Shout out to my troop, though. I dreamed about being on stages like these, and now I have the incredible opportunity to work alongside people I've watched and studied growing up, which is a dream. So all I can say is for all you dreamers out there, keep dreaming because it absolutely can and will come true, okay? No matter what anybody says, you are the author of your own story. Understand? Yeah. So working alongside these incredible artists, it just reminded me watching these incredible artists that I just watched off stage in the wings. I can't wait to work with the future stars of tomorrow, because this is an incredibly talented group of kids here tonight. Congratulations to everyone involved. Like I started off with, it's an honor to be here in your presence. Wow, you guys heard before, I was in Hadestown, and so as the great Andre DeShields said, the top of one mountain is just the bottom of the next. You have to keep going, you have to keep climbing, you have to keep dreaming, okay? Theater and arts is so important, especially right now in the time period that we are in. The day-to-day lives are hard, but theater brought me community, it brought me discipline to use in my day-to-day life, and it taught me resilience, and I cannot wait to see that in each and every one of you. It's dark, so I can't see y'all, but I can't wait to see it in each and every one of you guys, okay? I'm just a proud theater kid, and I hope the next generation knows we're ready to create space with you. Keep going and keep dreaming, you guys. Love.
Do I have to go after them? Are you sure I have to talk? Well, luckily I'm just introducing the next amazing thing you're about to see. Okay, Thornton Wilder's The Skin of Our Teeth tells the epic story of the Antrobus family and that of the human race. Centered on a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Antrobus are thousands of years old. They have 2 children called Henry and Gladys, a maid named Sabina, a pet dinosaur, and a woolly mammoth. Here, we will see the Antrobus family struggle to survive the Ice Age and work to rebuild after a war that has torn apart their country and their family. Let's give it up.
From Repertory Company High School for Theater Arts in Manhattan, The Skin of Our Teeth.
Maggie, did you get my telegram?
Yes, what's a wheel? Ooh. Ah. What does this cold weather mean? It is below freezing.
Not in front of the children.
Shouldn't we do something about it? Start off, move?
Not in front of the children. Not today. The day that the alphabet was finished and the day that we discovered that 10 tens make 100. Oh, I've had a day at the office, Maggie. Take a look at the wheel. Oh, Maggie, we've reached the top of the wave. There's not much left to be done. We're there.
And the ice?
Oh, the ice.
Papa, you could put a chair on this.
Yes, any booby can fool around with it, but I was the one who thought of it first.
Children, go out to the kitchen. I want to talk to your father. Alone. Well?
It's cold.
I know it's cold. You can try and prevent us freezing to death, can't you? You can do something. I mean, we could start moving, or we can go on the animals' backs.
You know, the best thing about animals is that they don't talk much.
It's cold.
Quit that! By midnight, we'd all turn to ice. The roads are full of people who can scarcely lift a foot from the ground. The people up north, where are they? Frozen, crushed.
Is that what's gonna happen to us? Will you answer me?
I don't know. I don't know anything. Some say that the ice is slowing down. Some say that it's stopped entirely. The sun is growing cold. What can I do about that? Nothing we can do but burn everything in the house. Keep the fire going. When we have no more fire, we die.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? George, who's that? Who's calling you?
Well, let's see.
Can we warm our hands, please? It's very cold, Mr. Antrobus.
Mr. Antrobus, I wonder if you have a piece of bread or something you could spare.
George, who are all these people? Why, they're all over the front yard. What did they come here for?
Miss, there are some tramps knocking at the back door.
Oh, George, tell these people to go away. Tell them to move right along. I'll go and send them away from the back door. Sabina, come with me.
Sabina, stay here a moment. I have something I wish to say to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to ask you to wait a couple minutes longer. There'll be coffee and sandwiches in just a moment.
Mr. Antrobus, what is that? That big white thing. Mr. Antrobus, that's ice. That's ice!
Sabina, I want you to go inside the kitchen and make a whole lot of coffee. A whole pailful.
Pailful?
And sandwiches like this.
Mr. Oh, I know what this part of the play means now. This means refugees. Oh, I don't like it. I do not like it.
Miss Somerset.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not take this play serious. The world's not coming to an end. You know it's not. People exaggerate. Besides, most people really have enough to eat and a roof over their heads. Nobody actually starves. That ice business, that was a long, long time ago. Besides, they were only savages. Savages don't love their families, not like we do.
Miss Somerset!
All right, I'll say the lines, but I won't think about the play, and I advise you not to think about the play either.
George, these tramps say that you asked them to come here. What does this mean?
They're just a few friends that I've met on the road.
No,
Maggie.
don't you ask them in.
They're real nice, real useful people.
George Antrobus, none of their soul comes in here over my dead body.
Maggie, there is a doctor there. Never hurts to have a good doctor in the house.
All right, just one person then, the doctor. The others can go right along the road.
Maggie, there's an old woman there, a particular friend of
I
mine.
won't listen to you.
It was she who really started off the ABCs.
I don't care if she perishes. We can do without reading or writing. We can't do without food.
Then let the ice come. Drink your coffee. I don't want any coffee if I can't drink it with some good people.
Oh, stop shouting. Who else is there trying to push us off the cliff?
Well, there's the man who makes all the laws, Judge Moses.
Judges can't help us now.
And if we pull through, and if the ice melts, what have you and I done? Have we been able to bring a penury?
Who are those women?
These are the muses. They're sort of music teachers. One of them sings, one of them reads, one of them writes.
Oh, that's the end. A singing troupe? Take your choice. Live or die. Starve your own children before your face.
Maggie, these people, they don't take much. They'll eat and sleep on the floor if they have to. Maggie, these people, they think they'll live and work forever.
All right, let them in. Let them in. But these animals must go. Enough's enough. They'll soon be big enough to push the walls down anyways. Take them away.
All right. All right. The dinosaur and mammoth. Come on. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, yes. Come on, Frederick. Come on. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, come on, big guy. Come on. Okay. This way. Bracing, bracing. Make yourselves right at home, friends. Okay, Doctor, this is my wife, Maggie. Professor, meet my wife. Judge, Maggie, you know the judge.
Pleased to meet you. Just make yourself comfortable. Supper will be ready in a minute.
Yes, friends, supper will be ready in just a minute. I'll be back in just a second. Sabina! Pass the sandwiches.
I'm handing in my notice, Mr. Antrobus. 2 weeks, that's the law.
There's the law, that's Moses.
The 10 Commandments. That's the worst line ever to say on any stage.
Yes, well, I think the best possible thing to do is to not wait on ceremony, but to pass the sandwiches along from my... Here you go, Judge. Take some of these sandwiches. Come on.
The roads are crowded, I hear.
Yes, well, I don't think that the whole world's gonna turn to ice. I mean, Judge, was it all for nothing? Professor, did we just fail the whole thing? What is that?
Mr. Antrobus, that son of yours, that boy Henry Antrobus, he is not fit to live amongst respectable folks, and that is a fact!
Don't say another word, Sabina. I'll be right back.
Mr. Antrobus, if Henry hasn't killed the boy that lives next door, then I am very much mistaken. He was eating his supper, and then he went out to play, and then I heard such a fight, and then I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes, and it looked to me like stark murder! He was going to take the wheel away from me. He started to throw a stone at me first.
George, it was just a boyish impulse. Remember how young he is. George, he's only 4,000 years old.
And everything was going so nicely.
Put out the fire! Put out all the fires! There is no point in living!
Dr. Judge, help me! George, have you lost your mind?
No! There is no mind! There is no point in living! Give it up! Give up trying!
Mr. Antrobus, I am downright ashamed of you!
Oh, George, have some more coffee. Gladys, where's Gladys gone? Here I am, Mama. Go upstairs and get your father's slippers. Can't some of you sing? Isn't it your life's business to sing? Isn't it? Sabina? George, remember all the other times when the volcanoes came right up in the front yard, and the time the grasshoppers ate every single leaf and blade of grass, and all the grain and spinach you've grown with your own hands. And the summer there were earthquakes every night.
Henry! Henry! You, me, all of us were covered with blood.
Then remember all the times you were pleased with him and you were proud of yourself. Henry!
Yes, Mama?
Oh, Henry, recite to your father the multiplication table that you do so nicely.
2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. I don't think I know the sixes.
Papa! Papa! I was very good in school today. Miss Conover said right out in class that if all girls had as good manners as Gladys Antrobus, that the world would be a very different place to live in.
Gladys, you recited a piece at assembly, didn't you? Recite it to your father.
Papa, do you want to hear what I recited in class? The Star by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Wait! Oh, the fire's going out. There isn't enough wood. Henry, go upstairs and start breaking down the beds. And start bringing down the chairs.
Look, Papa, here's my report card. Look it, Conduct A. Look, Papa, do you want to hear The Star by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow? Papa, you're not mad at me, are you? I know it'll get warmer soon. Papa, just look at me once.
You recited in assembly, did you? You didn't forget it.
No, I was perfect.
Build up the fire. I said it's cold. Build up the fire. We'll do what we can. Sabina, go out to get more wood. At least the young ones may be able to pull through this. Come on, everybody, gather around. Henry, Gladys, did you get supper?
I ate in the kitchen, Papa.
Yes. If you do make it through this, what will you be able to do? What do you know? Henry, did you take a good look at the wheel?
Yes, Papa.
Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is?
30.
Yes.
5 times 7. Papa, it's hot and cold. It makes me tired. It makes my head all funny.
Wake up. I don't care if your head is sleepy. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 5 is
30, Papa.
Maggie, put something on top of Gladys's head on the chance that she can use it.
What should it be, George?
That's 5 is 3. Teach her the beginning of the Bible.
But, Mama, it's so cold and close. In the beginning,
5 times 5 is 25.
God created the
5
heavens
times
and the
6
earth.
is
In the beginning,
5 times 7 is
God created the heavens and the earth.
5 times 8 is
5 times 8 is waste and void.
5 times
And the
9
darkness
is
was upon the face of the deep.
45.
And the
5
earth was
times 10
waste and
is
void. And the darkness
6
was
times
upon the
4
face
is
of the deep. And
Gentlemen,
gentlemen,
will you please
Come
start
on.
handing up your chairs, please?
6
We
times
need everything
5
on
is
fire.
like day. And the darkness he called night.
Pass up your chairs,
6
ladies and
times
gentlemen.
6 is
Your chairs. Save the human race.
36. George, before I go, I have a letter. I have a message thrown to the ocean. Here it is. It's a bottle. And in the bottle is a letter. And in the letter is written all the things a woman knows. It's never been told to any man. And it's never been told to any woman. And if it finds its destination, a new time will come. We're not what books and plays say we are. We're not what advertisements say we are. We're not in the movies and we're not on the radio. We're not where you're all told and what you think we are. We're ourselves. And if any man can find one of us, he will learn why the whole universe was set in motion. And if any man harm any of us, his soul, the only soul he's got, had better be at the bottom of that ocean. And that's the only way to put it.
All right, do something. Don't think I'm afraid of you either. You don't have to think I'm any relation of yours. I haven't got any father or any mother or brothers or sisters, and I don't want any. I haven't got anybody over me. I'm alone, and that's all I want to be, alone.
You're the last person that I wanted to see. Just the sight of you dries up all my plans and hopes. I wish I were back at war still. Because it's easier to fight you than to live with you. War's a pleasure. Do you hear me? War's a pleasure compared to what faces us now. Trying to build up a peacetime with you in the middle of it.
I'm not going to be a part of any peacetime of yours. I'm going a long way from here and make my own world that's fit for a man to live in. Where a man can be free and have a chance and do what he wants to do in his own way.
Henry, let's try again.
Try what? Living here? Speaking polite downtown to all the old men like you? Standing like a sheep at the street corner waiting for the red light to turn green? Being a good boy and a good sheep like all the other stinking ideas you get out of your books? Oh no. I'll make a world and I'll show you.
How could you possibly make a world for people to live in unless you first put order in yourself? Mark my words. I shall continue to hunt you down as long as you keep on mixing up your idea of liberty with your ideas of hogging everything for yourself. I shall have no pity on you. You and I, we want the same thing. But unless you think of it as something that everybody has the right to, you are my deadly enemy. And I will destroy you.
Sabina, help me find Gladys. We've got to make preparations for peacetime.
I hear your mother's voice in the kitchen. Have you seen her?
I have no mother. Get it into your head. I don't belong here. I don't have anything to do here. I have no home.
Then why did you come here? With the whole world to choose from, why did you come to this one place? 216 Cedar Street, Excelsior, New Jersey. Well?
What if I did? What if I wanted to look at it once more to see if
you're related, all right. Now, when your mother gets here, you must behave yourself. Do you hear me?
What is this? Must behave yourself. You don't say must to me.
Quiet.
Nobody can say must to me. All my life, everybody's been crossing me. Everybody, everyone, all of you. I'm going to be free, even if I have to kill half the world for it. I didn't make this war, and I didn't ask for this war. And in my opinion, after anyone's gone through what we've gone through, they have a right to grab whatever they can find. You're a nice man, Mr. Antrobus, but you would have gone on a whole lot better if you had realized that dog-eat-dog was a rule from the very beginning, and always will be, especially now. The world's an awful place, and I used to think that something could be done about it, but I know better now, and I hate it. I hate it.
Sabina.
Mr. Antrobus, don't mind what I say. I'm just an ordinary girl. But you're a bright man. You're a very bright man. And of course, you invented the alphabet and the wheel, and my God, so many other things. And if you have any other ideas, my God, don't let me upset them. Only every now and then I've got to go to the movies. But if you have any other plans about improving this crazy old world, then I'm really with you. I really am, because it's good night.
Now I remember what three things always stood together when I could see things most clearly. Three things. The voice of the people, and their confusion and their need, and the thought of you, and the kids, and this house, and oh, Maggie, I didn't dare ask you, but my books, they haven't been lost, have they?
No, there's some of them right here. Kind of tattered.
Yes. Yes, Maggie, remember, we almost lost them once before. And when we did find a few torn out copies out of old cellars, they ran in everybody's head like a fever. They as good as rebuilt the world. Oh, Maggie, I've never forgotten for long at a time that living is struggle, and that every good and excellent thing in this world stands moment by moment on the razor edge of danger and must be fought for. Whether it's a field, or a home, or a country, all I ask is the chance to build new worlds, and God has always given us that second chance, and has given us voices to guide us, and the memory of our mistakes to warn us. Maggie, we've learned. We're learning. And the steps of our journeys are marked for us here.
Hey everybody, it's Adina Menzel. I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone. It's your debut on a Broadway stage. It's so exciting. I'm actually a couple blocks down from you, 41st Street, between 7th and 8th at the Nederlander Theater doing my show, Redwood. And I'm sorry I can't be there to see all of you. I would love to be there and support you. But I guess I'd just say, please enjoy the moment, have fun, that's the most important thing, support each other, take in the audience, take in the applause, and I'll see you soon. Mazel tov and break a leg.
Please welcome Chancellor of New York City Public Schools, Melissa Aviles Ramos.
Good evening, everyone. What an honor to be here. I want to thank Diana Phillips, Amy Wine, and the Shubert Foundation. This festival is one of many ways they support theater in our schools, along with providing significant funding and resources for student programs and teacher professional development. Bob Winkle and our host at the Shubert Organization for their support, Alicia Keys and the producers of Hell's Kitchen for sharing your home with us and for this amazing set, our New York City Public Schools Arts Office, Executive Director Paul Thompson, and Director of Theater Peter Avery for their thoughtful leadership and for ensuring access to a quality arts education for all our students. Thank you so much for putting together tonight's event and for centering student voice, creativity, and well-being today and every day. Tonight, we are celebrating these 5 student productions and honoring the impact of theater and arts education in our schools. Theater, in particular, is a critically important way for our students to express themselves, build confidence, take risks, and learn skills like teamwork and persistence. Rehearsing for a show teaches them that it's okay to try and fail and try again, and that the more they practice, the more likely they are to succeed. Theater education is also a terrific way to learn about the plethora of careers in the arts as performers, managers, designers, musicians, directors, and much, much more. Tonight's celebration uplifts our students and their voices while also building community within and across our schools. I am so inspired by the student creativity taking place tonight on this Broadway stage. We are looking at the next generation of artists and theater professionals, and I can't wait to see all they achieve. Thank you.
Known for their resourceful staging and actor-musician-driven storytelling aesthetic, as well as composing the music and lyrics behind Water for Elephants, please welcome Pigpen Theater Company.
Hello. Hi. We're Pigpen Theater Company, and we've been asked to talk about why theater matters and do it under a minute. So we'll do our best. We had the privilege of working with some of you today, so thank you so much for taking part in our workshop about ensemble. I think we have had the privilege of working together for over 18 years. Actually, we met when we were about your age. So look around you, look to your left, look to your right. The people next to you that you work with right now, that person that makes you laugh, you might be creating art with them for the rest of your life, if you're lucky. I think theater is an invitation. It invites us to take risks, to use our voice. It's a space where it not only just asks us to self-express, but it's encouraged to do that. And we know this because of our own journey. We come from around the country, from different theater backgrounds, different programs with different access. But it doesn't matter the size of the program. It's just that somewhere someone said, "Hey, theater matters," and that person, whoever made that choice, is the reason that we've all had opportunities that we have today. Because theater isn't just about performance. I mean, it is, because it's about being in the lights. It's about taking that space, but it's really about, I think, collaboration. For us, that's what we've made our careers off of. Collaboration, resilience, and learning that failure isn't the end of the story. It's just a stepping stone to getting onto the stage. Stepping into yourself, and also stepping up for each other. Because when we make room for theater in our schools, we make room for something bigger. The next generation of artists, of thinkers, of leaders, and we need that now more than ever.
So, we'd love to introduce the next show. Adapted from a segment of Tolstoy's War and Peace, Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812 chronicles the societal machinations and personal revelations of a vast cast of characters as they navigate the complex world of 19th century Russian nobility during the French invasion of Russia.
As the web of relationships, customs, emotions, and manipulation becomes more and more fraught, Natasha's bold vulnerability makes passive, party-loving Pierre painfully aware of his own apathy. Faced with the reality of his complacency in life, Pierre begins to move toward making a necessary change.
There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here.
There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. And this is all your program. You are at the opera. Gonna have to study up a little bit if you want to keep with the plot. 'Cause it's a complicated Russian novel. Everyone's got 9 different names, so look it up in your program. We'd appreciate it, thanks a lot. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Natasha! Natasha is young. She loves Andre with all her heart. She loves Andre with all her heart. Natasha is young and Andre isn't here.
closest friend.
Natasha's mother and closest friend. Sonia is good, Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen.
Maria is old school, a grand dame of Moscow. Natasha's the godmother, strict yet kind.
Natasha's godmother, strict yet kind. Maria is old school, Sonia is good, Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen. And this is on the program. You are at the opera. But have study up a little bit if you want to keep with the plot. 'Cause it's a complicated Russian novel. Everyone's got 9 different names. So look it up in the program. You'd appreciate it, thanks a lot. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Anatole is hot. He spends his money on women and wine.
He spends his money on women and wine. Anatole is hot. Maria is old school. Sonia is good. Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen.
Helene is a slut. Anatole's sister married to Pierre.
Anatole's sister married to Pierre. Helene is a slut. Anatole's hot. Maria is old school. Sonia is good. Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen.
Dolokhov is fierce, but not too important. Anatole's friend, the crazy, gets shot.
Anatole's friend, the crazy, gets shot. Dolokhov is fierce. Helene is a slut. Anatole's hot. Maria is old school. Sonia is good. Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen. Chandeliers and caviar. The war can't touch us here. Minor characters.
Old Prince Volkonsky is crazy.
Mary is plain.
Andre's family totally messed up.
And Balaga's just for fun! Balaga's just for fun!
Balaga is fun. Monty is crazy. Mary is clean. Dolokhov is fierce. Helene is a slut. Anatole is hot. Maria is old. Sonia is good. Natasha is young, and Andre is a teen.
First time I heard your voice, moonlight burst into the room, and I saw your eyes, and I saw your smile, and the world opened wide, and the world was inside of me. And I catch my breath, and I laugh and blush, and I hear guitars. You are so good for me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And your childlike eyes and your distant smile, I'll never be this happy again. You and I, and no one else. Oh, the oh, the snow in the moonlight. simply forgot.
Raise a glass. Oh. Well, comrades, we've had our fun, lived, laughed, and loved. Friends of my youth, when shall we meet again? I'm going abroad. Goodbye, my gypsy lovers. All my revels here are over. Well, goodbye, Montrealska. Kiss me one last time. Oh, sing it. Remember me to Stelska. There, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wish me luck, my gypsy lovers. Now, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Now, drink. Smash your glasses on the floor. Yeah? You like it? Hey! 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 Is this how I die? Ridiculed and laughed at, wearing clown shoes. Is this how I die? Furious and reckless, sick with booze. How did I live? I taste every wasted minute, every time I turned away from the things that might have healed me. How long have I been sleeping? All of my life I spent searching the words of poets and saints and prophets and kings, but now at the end, all I know that I've learned is that all that I know is I don't know a thing. So easy to close off, place the blame outside, hiding in my room at night so terrified. All the things I could have been, but I never had the nerve. life and love I don't deserve. But then why am I screaming? Why am I shaking? Oh God, was there something that I missed? Did I squander my divinity? Was happiness within me the whole time? They say we are asleep until we fall in love. We are children of dust and ashes. But when we fall in love, we wake up, and we are a god, and angels weep. But if I die here tonight, I die in my sleep. They say we are asleep until we fall in love. And I'm so ready to wake up now. I want to wake up. Don't let me die while I'm like this. I want to wake up. God, don't let me die while I'm like this. Please let me wake up now. God, don't let me die while I'm like this. I'm ready. I'm ready. To wake up.
Please welcome the director of theater for our New York City schools and the artistic producer of 11 years of the Shubert Festival, Peter Avery.
There's only 3 letters that come to mind. W-O-W. Wow. Let's hear for the cast of In the Heights, The Skin of Our Teeth, and Great Comet. So good. I want to take a moment to thank the incredible Shubert Theater and Hell's Kitchen crew and management for tonight's incredible event and supporting us all day here as we loaded in and text each show in 5 hours. Give it up for them. I also want to take a second to acknowledge the beautiful artistry and communication that is so important. Our sign interpreters, please give them a hand. Storytelling is for everybody, and hearing and listening is not only with our ears. Thank you to Jake Gyllenhaal and all the Broadway artists for honoring our teen artists on your 1 day off a week. All of you set a high bar, a realistic bar, and a joyful bar for our performers and teens to envision a career in theater if they choose. And regardless, to see that you can love your job no matter what field you choose if you apply yourself. Beyond performance, theater study lives in our schools to provide for creative expression, skill building, community building, and joyful learning. And our amazing theater teachers balance the teaching of content and skills with attention to social emotional learning, deep collaboration, and striving for our students' well-being. Their students recognize how special it is to have such deeply invested educators care about them as young people, far beyond this creative process. And so as a brief recognition for all the tremendous work, I asked their students to share a brief thought about their teacher directors. Please welcome this year's amazing teachers who brilliantly facilitate student meaning, making, and creative artistry. I'm going to welcome them out one at a time. I'm going to read a quote from one of their students. Please welcome Rebecca Stavis from TAPCO, director. So all the producers and the directors on Broadway in the house are like, really? Wow, I don't get that kind of love. The director of In the Heights, which you saw open the show. Here's a quote from one of our seniors, Francesca Powell-Lee. All right, here we go. Shh. I want Miss Stavis to hear this as well as you guys. To Miss Stavis, the woman who isn't scared to be wacky and crazy sometimes. To the woman who taught us acting is more than performing, it's actually life. To the woman who brought our cast together, who became family, I thank you, we love you, Miss Stavis. Please welcome, get ready for the screams, Mr. Robert McIntosh, Repertory Company High School, and, okay, guys, the subways stop at 4 a.m. We got to get home. Director of Skin of Our Teeth from Repertory Company High School. From senior Ada Fernandez, Mr. Mack is one of the only people who has truly seen my potential. He saw something in my talents that even I didn't. He allows himself to engage with each student he comes across. From his heartfelt chuckling during a scene he's seen countless times, to his pencil biting and facial expressions when he's focused, to his love for the art form is prevalent in every encounter and allows him to be the best teacher I've ever had. Please welcome Mr. Ari Simon from PPAS. Ari is the music director of Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, which you just saw, co-directed with Kyle Pleasant. From senior Rebecca Subkoff, dedication, excellence, generosity, kindness, and humility are only a few of the extraordinary qualities that directors Kyle Pleasant and Ari Simon possess and share with their students. Their profound thoughtfulness and rare, bold artistry help shape a group of young people into a collaborative, moving part that culminates into something larger than themselves. They bring a hunger for excellence to everything they touch. And working with them electrifies my love for this art form and for life itself. Please give it up for Ari Simon. Please welcome to the stage Robert Wilday from Port Richmond. Robert was the choreographer and co-director of A Chorus Line with Joanna Walsh Lopez. Rob helped me grow so much through musical theater by giving me the privilege of being your assistant choreographer. He always pushed me to do my best and truly shaped me into a better performer. I'm so grateful for all the opportunities he has given me. He has helped me grow beyond what I thought I was capable of. And Miss Lopez, she's changed our lives in more ways than she'll ever know. After a long school day in rehearsal, she calls for a dance break, sometimes saying, "You just gotta dance." And she's right. It always helps. Thank you both. So I'm recognizing these teachers and artists of our show, and I'd like to conclude with Jamie Caccioli-Price from Frank Sinatra. Jamie is the director of Sweeney Todd. This quote is a collective quote from the senior class of Frank Sinatra. Dr. CP, see, I'm an insider. Dr. CP's work never fails to amaze us in his vision of storytelling. He continues to tell us that we have nothing to prove, only to share, and pushes us to our limits in every aspect of performance. We want to thank him for pushing us to be confident in our choices, both in life and on stage. He emphasizes we must have pride in our work and to never wish for more than we are willing to work for. We have worked to be better artists, and in doing so, learn to recognize and appreciate the diverse perspectives of our human experience. As artists, we are eternally grateful for a mentor like Dr. CP. It's safe to say that we see a little bit of him in each of us. We love you, CP. That's the kids. I mean, I love him too, but. All right. Exit stage left. Get out of here, you bums. We recognize these theater educators who each represent a team of creatives. There are many people who work on these shows, and they're representing them in their school leadership. To all the families and friends here, thank you for supporting your kids. Thank you for supporting your schools in our city. Your support means the world to us and our school communities. I would be remiss if I did not shout out Mr. Paul Thompson, the Executive Director of my Arts Office, and all of our colleagues at the Arts Office who work every day to ensure arts education is there for our students. A special thank you to Bob Wankel and the Shubert Organization, as well as to the Shubert Foundation under the leadership of Diana Phillips and Senior Program Director Amy Wine. I also want to shout out Daryl Embry and Avril Carr and all the folks backstage, Janie Slavens, Anthony Armstrong, everybody who's worked with me behind the scenes for months to help our artists shine. Thank you, guys. Oh, by the way, you guys are being backed by the house band of Hell's Kitchen. Can we give them some love, please? Thank you all. Have a great night, everybody.
Please welcome original Broadway cast member of A Chorus Line, winner of the Isabel Stevenson Tony Award, director and choreographer, Bjork Lee. And from the original Broadway cast of Hamilton, Newsies, and Matilda, Thane Jasperson.
Take it off?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Yeah, I can take it off. Yeah. Oh, it's so great to be here. I cannot tell you about this theater. A Chorus Line opened here 50 years ago. Yeah. July 25th, 1975. And we ran for 15 years in this theater. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So it's such an honor for me to come back and stand on this stage. But you know, you guys are so lucky. Arts education, I didn't have all of that. I was 5 years old with Yul Brynner at the St. James Theater, and I looked at the lights and all of that, and I said, this is what I want to do. At 5 years old, I knew what I was going to do. So you guys, you have to know what you want to do. Do you want this journey or not? Yes, 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 yes. And so then I came across the street and I did Here's Love here. And then I did Promises for 3 years on the stage. Yes. So this is Shubert Theater is my temple. And so you all are so lucky to be on the Shubert stage. It took me forever to get here. And here you are because of arts education. And you... Please remember to enjoy the moment. Yes, enjoy the moment and never stop growing and learn all the time. And here I am 50 years later on the Shubert Theater.
Yo, Bjork Lee, original legend from The Chorus Line. Give her one more round of applause. A legend. Y'all, I'm so excited to get to be here too. So my name's Thane Jasperson. I'm from the original cast of Hamilton. And can we just tell you that we are feeling just as hyped about y'all? Y'all are so talented. Like, if I could be that talented in high school, I mean, where would we be now?
Oh, I don't know.
No idea, but it's incredible. Y'all are so talented.
They harmonize.
They harmonize?
Yes, and they kick and they
And they kick and they dance
yeah,
and they do
they do everything.
They do all the things that we do, but better.
Yeah.
Not better than you.
Yeah, it's better than me. Oh.
But y'all, it's truly an honor to get to see. I mean, the theater is so important that we have that in high school, and that we have it in our schools. So we are ecstatic that we get to be here with y'all. So I'm supposed to read a couple things. Let's come over here. Let's see. So, by York. So what we're gonna say is tracking. Next, we have tracking a high energy, intense dance audition. A chorus line follows a group of dancers desperate for a Broadway show. The highlighted dancers perform a series of demanding steps and combinations while being pressured by the musical's director, showcasing their talent and desperation to be chosen for the line. Do you remember that?
No. Of course I do.
And honoring the 50th anniversary, como by, like how Bayork said, in July 25th, 1975, in this exact theater.
In this exact theater,
Theater, we are going to have this expert brings to life the show's exploration of the lives and struggles of professional dancers. Welcome, A Chorus Line.
Break a leg,
From
y'all.
Port Richmond High School in Staten Island, A Chorus Line.
A 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lori, collect the pictures and resumes, please.
It's coming next.
I get it. I've got some combinations, so it could be yes, it could be. How many people does he? I really need. His talent is gone. He's gone. I need to start. I've got to get this
Lori, collect the pictures and resumes, please.
Who am I anyway? Am I my resume? That is a picture of a person I don't know. What does he want from me? What should I try to be? So many faces all around, and here we go. I need this job. Oh God, I need this show. Hello, 13. Changes all.
It's a mess.
Time to go.
Adolescence.
Adolescence. Too young to take over. Too old to ignore.
I'm almost ready.
But what for? There's a lot I am not certain of. Hello 12, hello 13, hello love.
Because I was into dancing then, and I was good, and I wanted so much to grow
la. You show me yours. La la. Time to go. Time to go.
Surprise!
La la la.
Mom and Dad were doing it.
Surprise, I turned 15. I lied about my age so I could join AGVA. You know, the nightclub union. Cause I can make $60 a week working these strip joints out to the New York City. I worked this one club for about 8 weeks straight, and I really became friendly with this stripper. Her name was Lola Latois, and let me tell you, she really took to me. Whew. Anyway, she used to come pick me up in her big pink Cadillac convertible, and I come tripping out of my house, had a little tuxedo on, my tap shoes in my hand, and woo! We just drive off down the block with long flaming hairs, blowing the wind.
All those lessons, dance for grandma, dance for grandma.
What's the kind?
Oh, darling, you're not old enough to wear a bra. You've got nothing to hold it up.
And then there was a time I was making out in the back seat with Sally Ketchum. We were necking, and I was feeling her boobs. And after about an hour or so, she says, "Ooh, don't you want to feel anything else?" And I suddenly thought to myself, no, I don't.
Did that come as a surprise to you?
I guess, yeah. It was probably the first time I realized I was homosexual. And I got so depressed because I thought being gay meant being an outcast the rest of my life. A bum. And I said, gee, I'll never get to wear nice clothes. And I was really into clothes. I had this fabulous pair of powder blue and pink gabardine pants.
What am I gonna say when he calls on me? Suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly there's a lot I am not certain of. Goodbye 12, goodbye 13, hello.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Cry about it if you want to.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, yeah! Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Well, I was always running around shouting, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Yeah! Well, I was so enthusiastic. I was in everything. The yearbook was filled with my pictures. And I was lucky cause I got a scholarship to college. A scholarship to college. So I went. Yes, I went. So I'm gonna be this kindergarten teacher. Imagine me, this kindergarten teacher. And I thought, shit. Well, what are you gonna be when you get stuck out of there? Honey, ain't nobody gonna be standing there. But no, scholarship to life. And I was scared. My people's gone, my childhood gone. Goodbye 12. Goodbye 13, goodbye 14, goodbye 15, goodbye 16, goodbye 17. Hello, love. Go to it, go to it, go to it, go to it, go to it. And now life really begins. And now life really begins. Now life really your life, your life, your life begins. Go to it.
If today were the day you had to stop dancing, how would you feel?
Say goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. And I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. God, love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. Point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for
Every little step he takes. One thrilling combination, every move that he makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you know who. One moment in his presence, and you can't forget the rest. For the guy who's second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give him your attention. Do I really have to mention he's the one? She walks into a room and you know
Very unique, peripatetic, poetic, and sweet.
she walks into a room and you know from her vanity poise effortless whirl, she's a special girl strolling. Can't help all of her qualities extolling. Loaded with charisma is the justly sauntering, ambling trembler. She walks into a room and you know from her
Shuffle along, join the parade. She's the princess of making the grade.
this is what you call traveling. Oh, structure stuff, can't get enough of her. Love her. I'm a son of a gun, she is one of a kind.
One, she walks into a room and you know everywhere, very unique, peripatetic, poetic, and chic. One, she walks into a room and you know her maddening poise, effortless girl. She's a special girl, strolling.
One smile and suddenly nobody else
Can't
will
help
do.
all her qualities extolling.
You know you'll never be lonely with
Loaded with charisma is the justly sauntering, ambling trembler.
one moment in her presence, and you can't forget the
She's the
rest.
princess of making the grade.
For the girl who's second best.
Traveling.
No.
Oh, such a stuff. Can't get enough of
Give her
her.
your attention.
Love
I really have to mention she's
one of a kind.
only with you know who, what moments in her presence, and you can't forget the rest. For the girl who said God bless tonight, son. Ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one.
Currently starring in the title role as Juliet in End Juliet, she made her Broadway debut in the hit revival of Merrily We Roll Along. Please welcome Maya Boyd. And as Romeo to Maya's Juliet in End Juliet, he received a Drama Desk nomination for his Broadway debut in How to Dance in Ohio. Please welcome Liam Pierce.
Hi! Thank you guys so much for having us here tonight. It is such an honor to celebrate these wonderful, wonderful high schoolers performing their absolute hearts out on stage. I myself grew up doing a ton of community theater in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am a proud alumni of the middle school / high school performing arts school, Northwest School of the Arts in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I can honestly say that I would not be the person or the performer I am today without the lessons I learned doing theater at such a young age. Everything I've learned has led me to the Broadway stage I perform on every night, and I did events just like this, 10 years ago back in Charlotte, and I'm so excited to see the stars that we have seen on stage in 10 years doing what we do every night. Yeah.
I'm going to switch with you.
Go ahead.
What is so beautiful about education is that you can start at any time and it's never too late. My musical theater education started when I was in college, my first musical being Andrew Lipa's The Wild Party my sophomore year. Being new to musical theater, finding my voice and my confidence was very intimidating. However, the beautiful community and environment that musical theater fosters and creates allowed me to discover a voice I didn't even know I had, along with learning the most invaluable lesson that you can accomplish anything you set your mind and your heart to. So, yes, go for that. So, without further ado, the Tony Award-winning musical Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. By Stephen Sondheim and Hugh Wheeler tells the story of a wrongly convicted barber, now going by the name of Sweeney Todd. Todd returns to London to seek justice for those who have wronged him.
Finding the support of an old friend and meat pie shop owner, Mrs. Lovett, the two set out to solve two problems: injustice and poor pie sales. Revenge never tasted so good.
From Frank Sinatra's School of the Arts in Queens, Sweeney Todd.
And the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod, this Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to the maker impeccably shaved.
by Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Your razor wise, Sweeney, hold me to the sky. Pay me through the blood of those who are lies.
His needs were few, his room was bare. A lava born a fancy chair. He lived full of towel, a pill and a mug.
For neatness he deserves a nod, the Sweeney Todd,
The demon barber of Fleet Street.
Inconspicuous Sweeney was quick and white and clean. He was cracking his smile under his word. Sweeney heard music that nobody heard. Sweeney pointed and Sweeney felt like a perfect machine. He planned.
Sweeney was good, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney was thinking back to scuttle. Sweeney was thinking, but Sweeney was quick and quiet and like a perfect machine. Sweeney was Sweeney was Sweeney was Sweeney was Sweeney, Sweeney, Sweeney,
We serve the dark and vengeful God. What happened then? Well, that's plain. He only wants to give it away. Not Sweeney. Not Sweeney Todd. The demon barber of Fleet Street. Now then, my friend, now to your purpose. Patience, enjoy it. Revenge can't be taken in
Make
haste.
haste, and if we're wed, you'll be commended, sir.
My lord, and who may it be said is your intended, sir?
My ward, and pretty as a rosebud.
As pretty as her mother?
What? What was that?
Oh, nothing, sir. Nothing. May we proceed? Pretty women, fascinating, sipping coffee, dancing. Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women sitting in the window, standing on the stair. Something in them cheers the air. Pretty women, silhouetted, stay within you, glancing, stay forever, breathing lightly. Pretty women, pretty women, blowing out their candles, or combing out their hair. Even when they leave, they still are there. They're there.
You are pretty women
not their mirrors,
in their gardens,
letter writing,
flower picking,
weather watching, how they make a man sing. Proof of heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women.
Yes, pretty women, sir. Pretty women, pretty women, sir. Pretty women.
Joanna marries me Sunday. Everything set we leave tonight.
You!
Just stop it!
There is indeed a higher power to warn me thus in time. Joanna, elope with you, the deceiving slut. I'll lock her up in some obscure retreat, where neither you nor any other vile, corrupting youth shall ever lay eyes on her again.
But sir, I beg of you!
And as for you, Barbara, it's all too clear to me what company you keep. Service them well and hold their custom, for you shall have none of mine.
Out.
Mr.
Out, I say out!
Running and shouting, what is it now, dear?
I had him, and then had him. It sure was bad, but if I had...
Dear, don't
No,
worry.
I had him! It sure was there, but he'll never come again.
Easy now, hush, love, hush. I
Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and a vermin of the world inhabit it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men, only two. There's the one stay put in its proper place, and the ones of its foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. No, we all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett, even die. Because the lives the wicked should be made brief, for the rest of us death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finish! All right, you sir, how about to save? Come and visit your good friend Sweeney. You sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. You sir, no one's in the chair. Come on. Sweeney's waiting. I want you bleeders. You sir, anybody, gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man, no, not 10 men, nor 100 can assuage me. I will have you. And I will get him back even as he gloats. In the meantime, I'll practice those honorable throats. And my Lucy lies in ashes. And I'll never see my girl again. But the work waits. I'm alive at last. And I'm full of joy.
Now that's all very well. But what are we going to do about the dead Italian? Listen, do you hear me? Can you hear me? You get control of yourself. What are we going to do about him?
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take him to some secret place and bury him.
Well, of course we could do that. I don't suppose he's got any relatives going and come poking around looking for him. You know me, bright ideas just pop into my head and I keep thinking, seems a downright shame.
Shame.
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame, what his name has, nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift, that's to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No? Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Good, you got it. Take, for instance, Mrs. Mooney and a pie shop. Business never better using only pussy condoms. And the pussies get from maybe 6 or 7 of the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion,
Well,
eminently
it does
practical
seem
and yet
all
appropriate
right.
as always. Mrs. Lovett, how is it to fact you all
ideal.
the feels I'll never know?
Think about it. Lots of other
Delectable.
gentlemen will soon be coming
But
for
so
a shave.
undetectable,
Won't they?
how
Think of
choice,
all
how
their
rare.
kinds.
For what's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd? What, Mr. Todd? What is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd. Yes, Mr. Todd. Yes, turn around.
It's
man, devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? Ah, these are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
Ugh. What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
So it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't come, it sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's at.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest. Now, this may be a bit stringy, but then again, it is fiddle player.
No, that's not fiddle player, that's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
Because it's piping hot.
Then blow on it,
The history of the world, my sweet,
What, Mr. Todd? What, Mr. Todd? What is that sound?
is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd, too, Mr. Todd, who gets to sell?
But fortunately, it's all so clear
That
everybody goes down well with me.
All right. Now, since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer General.
With or without his privates. No. With his
I'm fine.
All right. His All right, come on.
What is that?
It's fob. Finest in the shop. And we've got some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Is the politician so oily? It's served with that oily, not one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Fry the fryer, fry the fryer.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
And actor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Why, true, we don't have judge yet. But we've got something you might fancy even better.
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High born and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone.
Meaning anyone
And to anyone
at all.
Shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. Trod the path that few have trod. Did Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved.
by Sweeney Todd. The demon robber of Fleet Street.
Swing your razor wide, Sweeney, hold it to the skies. Freely flows the blood of those who fly.
His seats are few, his room is bare. He hardly uses his fancy chair. The more he bleeds, the more he lives. He never forgets and he never forgives. Perhaps today you gave a nod to Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney wishes the world away. Sweeney's living for yesterday, cooking the plate, waiting to kiss, hearing the music that nobody hears. Sweeney waits in the parlor hall. Sweeney waits on the office wall. No one can help, nothing can hurt you. Isn't that Sweeney there beside you? No one can help, nothing can hurt you. Isn't that Sweeney's there beside you? Sweeney wishes the world away. Sweeney, Sweeney, living for yesterday. Sweeney, 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 Sweeney.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
He served the dark and the hungry God.
Served the dark and the hungry God.
To seek revenge may lead to hell.
But everyone does it if seldom is well.
As Sweeney.
As Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Please welcome the actor best known for her star turn in Wicked as Elphaba, and currently performing on the Shubert Theater stage in Hell's Kitchen, Jessica Vosk.
Hi, you guys. Are you having a good time? I can't even see you out there. Are there a lot of you? Hey, welcome to the Shubert. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. I have the honor of getting to perform here every night, and I remember, I'm from New Jersey. I was a high school kid in Jersey, and we didn't get to do anything as cool as this, and I just think it's the coolest thing ever. I've been watching you all from the wings, and you're incredible. So I hope you really love doing this, because don't stop. My favorite thing about high school was always music. It was always musicals. It was always getting to be in choir, learning how to read music, learning how to mix and mingle with different people's voices. And I had a teacher in school who always pushed me to be better, even when it felt like I hated him at times. I know you get it. I know you get it. So I look back now, being about 100 years old, and I say to myself, thank goodness for him, because he really, really taught me all of the things that I needed to get where I am today. And I'm lucky enough that this is my 5th Broadway show that I get to do, and it's the best feeling ever. So what I say to you is, the path, any path that you want to take is going to be different than anyone else's. I have the strangest and weirdest story in the entire world. After high school, I then went to college and graduated and worked in finance. So I didn't go to school for this. However, I still wound up here because it's what I love and it's my passion. So don't let anyone take that away from you. Remember that you are always learning, and remember that just because you think somebody has one path, it doesn't mean your path has to be the same. You'll take your path and you'll wind up exactly where you're supposed to. And someday that could be here on the Shubert stage and in an incredible Broadway show. So dream, y'all. I have been really impressed by, let's give it up for the band, number one. And honestly, let's give it up for the Shubert organization for hosting all of us here tonight. I am wildly impressed by everybody, and I felt like maybe singing a couple lines with this next group of kids, because all of your spirits, every bit of your artistry is, as I like to say, unlimited. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to fly in gravity. I think I'll try to fly in gravity, and you can't pull me down. Through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know.
Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. But if that's love, comes that much too high a cost. I'd sooner bite to fight in gravity. Kiss me goodbye to fight in gravity, and you can't hold me
Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. The way we planned out, if we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot